We have walked out of the meeting with the Secretary of State because it was a disgrace. We, the families, again went and poured our hearts out and practically begging him to release the money for our inquest, and he kept stalling us. And I told him he's using us as a football and telling us that the Stormont has to agree. Don't have to agree. We're nothing to do with Stormont. Their soldiers caused our loved ones murder. They should be paying for our inquest. This is just another stalling tactic. Basically told us that was it. Unless the Stormont ask him for money, he's not going to release any. They're not giving any. It has to come out of the budget that has been given to them. It has to come out of that. But that's not fair on us. We're sick to death of listening to this. 45 years, Sharon, what is it they want? They took everything off us. We've lost family members. What do they want? They want our grandchildren to be carrying this legacy. Well, we're fed up with it. And see here today, there's 11 families. But see, by next week, there will be 57 families that are all waiting their inquest will be up here wanting to know why the British government won't stand up to what the wrong they've done.
I am fed up coming with a begging bowl. This needs to be sorted, and I think the British government owe us. They owe us. It was their soldiers that took our families' lives, took all our lives away, really. Now, how long do you want us to go on? We will keep going until this is open. They need to be seen, even to listen to us.
It's just like Groundhog Day, the same thing again. He started throwing it back to the executive again, throwing it back to the executive. Captain, I was shaking my head. I didn't want to be there. I was getting, by the minute I was getting angrier. But he just kept going, the same rhetoric. These people should stand out and they must just the same rhetoric, what he was going to say. And the first to say, we're sorry for your troubles. We're sorry for your troubles. We'll release the money. If that's what you're so sorry for. It just was terrible, Sharon. I just can't sometimes. It just really gets you that bad. Sometimes you be joking. You hear people are sitting all over the rest of us. I was 14 when this happened. My whole life, I should have been out. The time when people was out enjoying themselves all over the place, our families weren't. We had lost a family member. I lost my brother, but some of them there lost their parents, which was worse. It was terrible, and it just keeps going on. It's just like I'm just disgusted.
Well, we were here today to meet the British Secretary of State, James Brokenshire, along with the Ballymurphy families, who were in with a one-item agenda, basically, to ask for funding for the legacy inquests to be released immediately so that the inquests could proceed without delay according to the plan, the 5-year plan that the Lord Chief Justice has laid down. The British Secretary of State refused to do that. He put the blame on the executive and said that he couldn't release any money until there was agreement within the executive. It was pointed out to him by the family's legal representative, Padraig O'Murray, that it was the British government who were signatories to the European Convention on Human Rights, and therefore it was their responsibility to fund the legacy inquest and to fund them without delay. Brokenshire refused to do that. At that stage, the Ballymurphy families had had enough. They weren't prepared to listen to any more stonewalling and called the meeting to an end and got up and walked out.
It's the responsibility of the British government to bring this inquest forward and other inquests. There's 57 inquests outstanding at the moment, and the British government in the morning can release the resources needed to do that. And in my opinion, they have let these people and these families down today again.